The Remembering Them podcast is a platform for people to share stories and memories of their loved ones who have passed away. The podcast was created in memory of Dad, Bob Cecil. May he rest in peace. Your hosts, Mark Cecil and Ryan Thwaites, acknowledge the rich history and importance of storytelling within Indigenous culture.
My name is Jorgi Skeen, and I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land in which we meet here today. Today we're meeting in Meanjin, and those traditional owners are the Yagara and Turrbal people, and I'd also like to pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging, and acknowledge my people, the Gubbi Gubbi people, and extend that acknowledgement to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people listening in today.
Hello Ryan and Luke, welcome back to the podcast.
Boys, how are we?
Yeah, good.
Great.
Excellent. Fun episode today. Well, it's never fun. It sounds weird saying that, talking about grief, but this is our Dumb Ways to Die episode.
A bit more lighthearted.
Yeah, lighthearted. And just to be very clear, we're not making fun of these people that have died. We're just exploring the interesting ways that they've passed away.
They might be funny.
A little bit comical.
They're somewhat comedic.
Yes.
I hope if I die in one of these ways, everybody has a good laugh.
That's what you'd want. You wouldn't...
Yeah.
We will have a very, very funny episode. If
I
you
would
pass.
laugh. I would laugh, Ryan.
I would laugh. At the time, and then also recording the
This
podcast.
idiot got hit by a car. Can you believe it?
So it is a Dumb Ways to Die episode today. So 3 clues for you. I'm in the driver's seat. Clue number 1 from where this person was from. This city is one of the most multicultural cities in the world, with over 140 languages spoken and more than half of its residents born outside of the
Melbourne.
country.
Thank you. Winner.
You just locked it in. Well, you're incorrect, idiot.
What?
It's not Melbourne, Australia.
Recount.
Play along at home, not Melbourne, if you guessed Melbourne like Ryan so confidently.
Am I out now?
You are out. Get outside. Clue number 2. This city has the largest underground pedestrian system in the world.
I know it.
You do know it? Like, is it Melbourne?
Underground
It's
pedestrian.
called Path, spanning over 30 kilometres. Do you legitimately know it?
I think I know which city this
Okay, well,
is.
Luke,
Yeah.
Go on, mate. You
No,
can.
also give Luke a go. What do you think?
I almost pity him for his first.
Well, you're out, so you cannot guess.
Let's go London.
Not Ryan, is it London?
No, it's not.
No, it's not London. Okay.
Didn't know we were taking it.
Third
Ryan's
clue.
book.
Let's see if this gives it, confirms it more for you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Multilingual city. After English, the most common languages spoken are Cantonese, Italian, and Punjabi. Does that help?
Could be still what I'm thinking, yeah.
Probably the second clue should really confirm it for you.
Yeah.
Go on.
You want me to take
Yeah,
it?
go.
Yeah.
Is it in Canada?
It is in Canada.
Yeah. Okay.
Which city?
Toronto.
It is Toronto.
Nice.
Toronto in Canada.
There's 6, baby.
In Toronto, you can, because of the snow and the weather, you can go to every building pretty much underground. Like, it's wild.
It is true.
Yeah.
Fun fact about me, I lived there for about I lived there for about a year.
Well, shit, why did you get this?
Because the clues are obscure. You threw me with Melbourne. You just threw out Melbourne. I'm like, oh, well, we're doing stupid today.
So hopefully you got that at home, especially if you are in Toronto, Canada. Toronto is a bustling multicultural metropolis of the largest city in Canada, known for its landmarks like the CN Tower and the Toronto Islands. It hosts one of the largest film festivals globally, the TIFF, and boasts a thriving arts, food and sports scene. Quirky fact, the Rogers Centre, the first stadium with a fully retractable roof, it's home to the Toronto Blue Jays, Canada's only MLB team. I didn't give that clue because I knew Ryan would have confidently guessed, aka Melbourne. So, the person that we're discussing his dumb way to die today is Garry Hoy. Have either of you heard
Gaza?
of Garry Hoy?
No, I don't know Garry Hoy.
So, who is Garry Hoy? Garry Hoy was a Canadian lawyer born on January 28th, 1954. Here's some trivia for you. Was he A, a family lawyer, B, a corporate and securities lawyer, or C, an immigration lawyer?
Immigration.
I'm just expecting stupid words to just fly out of your
Okay,
mouth.
Mr. Melbourne. Ryan saying immigration. Luke, do you agree?
Family.
Both of you are
Correct.
incorrect. Both of you are correct. He was actually both. No.
It was a family immigration lawyer.
He was a corporate and securities lawyer. So again, play along at home and try and guess these as we go along. So not a family lawyer, not an immigration lawyer, not a corporate. He was a corporate and securities lawyer. What do you think that does? Guys,
Corporate and securities lawyer, white collar crime. That's all I got.
okay. Luke, any guess?
It's too specific and complicated for me to
for
to
fraudulent,
explain for you.
fraudulent cases.
I believe
No way.
it's mergers and acquisitions and that type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds boring.
Yeah.
Solicitor work.
There was Gary was a corporate and securities lawyer. He worked as a corporate attorney at the Toronto-based law firm. What was the name of the firm? Was it A, Holden Day Wilson, B, Pearson Darby, or C, Cajun Fish?
Cajun fish. I like the name of that.
Yeah, no, surely no one's made that up. Cajun fish. I'm taking C.
Cajun is more like Montreal, right? That's the French.
No,
the
Cage.
French.
Cage is in Johnny
Oh,
Cage.
Cage. Okay.
Cage
Yeah.
and fish.
Cage
Yeah,
and
Cage
fish.
is
Yeah,
in
no,
shark
it's
cage.
absolutely Cajun fish.
Cajun fish sounded delicious.
No one's making that up. Is it?
What was B again?
B, Pearson Darby.
Pearson Darby.
That's a made up
Rhyme with
name.
that.
Okay, so you're both wrong
Are you
again.
trying to be kidding me? What is
So,
it?
Cage and Fish was the law firm, fictional law firm in Ally McBeal. Pearson Darby. I screwed you both here. Luke, I actually thought you would have steered away from this. Pearson Darby is from Suits.
I've never seen Suits. Yeah,
I've
Right.
I've seen Ally McBeal.
Pearson
though. I love
Darby
that
was the
show.
I've
original,
seen
and for our
Mick
Suits
in it.
fans, it turned into Pearson Darby Spectre, and then a few iterations from that. So the actual name of the firm, hopefully everyone playing at home is doing a little bit better than these two. Holden Day Wilson was the name of the firm.
Of course.
That
For all you
Hoy-
Gary Hoy
We're all getting
biographers.
stupider as we go on.
So third one, how old was Garry Hoy when he passed? A,
48.
29, B, 39, or C, 49?
49. It's easy.
39.
Ryan is incorrect again. It's Luke, you've
Let's
got
go,
one on the
baby.
board. 39, Garry Hoy. When he
Surely.
I think we should check his birth certificate.
Well, he was born in 1954 on July 9, and in 1993, which would make him 39, Hoy tragically died after falling from the Toronto Dominion Centre.
Oh,
Which floor? A,
second.
10th floor, B, 16th floor, or C, 24th
Why do
floor?
I feel like you're just padding this episode out with the questions?
It's working.
How
Creative
about
story.
you do the answers? We're doing all the heavy lifting here.
He's got to be the 24th. He's a lawyer. He's a big shot.
What was it? What were the other ones?
10th, 16th, or 24th?
Yeah, it's top
Yeah,
floor.
top floor,
Top
24th
floor,
floor.
yeah.
Well done. Ryan's on the board. How did he
Work, mate.
fall? This is where it gets interesting.
By gravity.
A, was he drunk and fell off the balcony showing off at a staff Christmas party? B, climbing between floors on a bet and fell? Or C, he ran through a glass window?
God, all three are terrible.
Christmas party. I'd do something like that.
I think he's jumping from one to one.
Climbing?
Yeah.
Both wrong again. You guys are doing terribly in this episode. He
Maybe
ran,
it's the questioner.
he ran through a glass window. So,
Oh God.
you
Like on
finished.
purpose?
You're done.
What's the
Yeah.
go there?
Well, I'll get into it. So you finish now. Luke comfortably won that one. So he had a habit. This is where it's a little bit funny. He had a habit of demonstrating the strength of the building's windows
No.
by throwing himself against them.
Dude.
Well,
Yeah. During a tour
Gary.
for law students, he performed this stunt, and although the glass did not break, the window frame around gave way, leading to his fatal fall.
They forgot to screw it in.
I forgot to screw it in.
Yeah, they didn't screw the frames in.
Hoy's death was ruled as a misadventure. His colleagues described him as one of the best and brightest in the firm. I'd challenge that, maybe academically, but common sense wise. The incident contributed to the closure of Holden Day Wilson in 1996, marking the largest law firm collapse in Canadian history at the time.
They collapsed because of that.
Yeah, this tragic event, or 3 years later, I guess, because 1993 passed away and then 1996 it closed down. This tragic event has been featured in various media, including television shows like Mythbusters and 1,000 Ways to Die, highlighting the unforeseen consequences of seemingly harmless actions.
Well,
Wow. Okay.
like, I wouldn't do that for that reason.
No, exactly.
Like, so is this seemingly?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're 24
unexpected?
floors up. I mean, regardless of being that high up, you wouldn't do it anyway. Even if you were 5 floors up, right?
Everything for me just comes down to risk versus reward. The reward
is the
of
reward?
doing this is not that good.
Everyone.
The risk is
Have you
fall.
tried? Have you tried it though? It must feel good to bounce off a window
I
and still
haven't.
live.
I should give it a go.
It really comes down to showing off, doesn't it? Showing off for your colleagues, and then in front of a bunch of law students and coming through, beating the chest, saying, how strong are our windows? Watch this.
Oh God.
I've done it
I was going to say he's
Numerous
39.
times
How many
before.
times has he done it?
Shit.
a lot by the
Yeah.
sounds of it. It looks
Yeah.
like he was doing it a lot.
I mean, you wouldn't expect the whole thing to kind of go out like that. But then again, I
It's a
don't know.
window.
They're not designed for you to run and jump at. Oh God.
I mean,
Crazy.
at least his family got a good payout,
Well, who
right? You would imagine.
who were they suing?
Well, I'm
frame,
sure that's
the-
sure that's part of his mind going into jumping against windows.
Like, well, if this doesn't.
The Remembering Them podcast is supported by My Legacy Message. How do you want to be remembered? My Legacy Message provides a service that delivers a keepsake video to your loved ones, often as a surprise, after you pass. My Legacy Message. Be remembered.
Like, well, if this doesn't, I've got the lawsuit on my desk ready to go.
Exactly. You're not going to care, but I mean,
Like, as
proof is in the pudding.
he's falling, he's like, it's in file action B.
Second tray. Terrible way to die. So that's, dumb. Just dumb.
That sucks. Poor guy.
It's unfortunate. It's a misadventure.
It is
You'd
a
think
little
it-
bit
I mean-
dumb. A little bit dumb.
You'd expect that from someone in their 20s. Like if you're close to 40, I don't know.
Is this a lawyer thing? Is this lawyers are just
It's part of their learning.
I can't be touched.
It can be, apparently.
I'm above the law of physics.
So that's
Good
the
one, man.
story about Garry Hoy.
Gary. God.
Yeah, don't
Rest in peace, Gary.
rest in peace,
Sorry,
Gary.
Gary.
Just
That
a
sucks, man.
silly way to die.
Yeah.
Don't test strength of Windows.
Don't
24.
bounce off
Yeah,
windows. Yeah.
silly way to do it.
HOY, Hoy?
HOY.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to have a look at what Gary looks like. Doesn't look like a big window guy to me. Did you look up what your guy looked like?
No, I didn't. No.
Yeah, I didn't look
Looks
up
like
mine
it's
either.
Normal lawyer guy. So that's our quick, short, sharp episode today. Hope you I guess enjoyed it.
Hope you guessed right.
Hearing about it. Hope you guessed right. Hope you did better than Ryan and Luke. But that's, as you guys know, this is our probably second one after the official introduction of these types of episodes. And as a reminder, like and follow the podcast. If you enjoyed this comedic little episode, share it with your friends and family as a lesson to them not to do stupid things like that.
Stay away from the
Stay
26th
away
floor.
from, 24th floor or
Window
anything,
course.
anything higher,
Yeah,
or even lower. Don't do it.
23rd would be sweet.
I don't know. Just don't. That's a warning in there not to do stupid things
Windows
like
are not as strong as you think.
that. They are.
I mean-
And even if they are, you probably shouldn't be testing out their
Yeah,
strength
don't
anyway.
show off.
No.
Everybody, watch me.
Like and share the episode and rate the podcast 5 stars ideally.
Patreon.
Patreon, thank you, Ryan. We have our Patreon episodes there. When we have our guests and chat TAP professionals on, we have an exclusive chat with them. So support the podcast that way by donating a small amount each month, which helps us. Keeps the mics
lights
on.
on.
Keeps the lights on,
Lights
keeps the
on.
mics on,
Keeps
keeps the
the-
headphones on,
the fire
all
on.
of those things. I was trying to think of what podcasters need on.
Keep the windows in.
Windows in and doors closed.
Yeah, kind of.
We'd also like to acknowledge My Legacy Message. It's a service where you can leave video messages to your loved ones, support of the podcast as well. So jump on mylegacymessage.com.au to check those out. Thank you, everyone, for listening to this short, sharp episode. We'll be back again soon with, I'm sure, the OG episodes and probably more of these. Thank you both for joining me today in studio.
Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, boys.
Thank
Enjoyed
you,
it.
Luke.
Love
Stay
you
away,
both.
stay away
Love you,
from
mate.
windows.
Bye. Yeah, bye.
The Remembering Them podcast is created for entertainment purposes. Mark and Ryan are not licensed mental health professionals. If you would like to discuss your mental well-being, several free resources are available in Australia. Information about these services is available in the podcast notes. Please take the time to contact a loved one today and tell them how much you appreciate and love them.